Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about handling of sharps in a surgical field, and I have a colleague who is going to take us through on how to handle sharps on surgical field. So welcome and meet Hesbon Kirui, who is a colleague and is going to take us through handling of sharps in a surgical field. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Namayi, for this opportunity. So today we are going to learn how to handle sharps. So on the field I have a surgical blade, I have a syringe and a needle, and a suture, and the needle driver. And on the right side we have a sharp container. We know most of the facilities doesn't have this, so you can use this galley pot instead. And this is our kidney dish. Later on I'll show you the function of this kidney dish. So to start with, when you're starting the surgery, we usually load the blade first. So I want to show you how to load the blade. So first of all, most of the people like using the hand when loading the blade, but we prefer using the needle driver when holding the blade. So you'll take your blade with the needle driver. You'll take this side is sharp, this side is blunt, so you'll take the blunt side with the needle driver. You hold near the tip where there is an entry, then you slide it from the top. So it should be easy. You slide it on the top until you hear a pop sound. When you hear a pop sound, you'll know that the blade is engaged. So your blade is ready. So when handing over the blade to the surgeon, so most of the time, most of us hand it over with the hand, but preferably for you to be safe and for the surgeon to be safe and everyone on the field to be safe, you'll use the kidney dish to hand over the knife. So what you'll do, you'll take the kidney dish, hand over to the surgeon. The surgeon will pick the blade from the kidney dish. When he's done, he'll return the blade to the kidney dish. There you'll be safe. So I think with the blade we are almost done. I'll just show you how we'll take it off and how we'll dispose it. So one thing, you'll again take the needle driver. Then you'll make the blade to face down. You'll hold the blunt side again, facing down. You slide it out. Then you place it in the sharp container. This is our sharp container. If you don't have, use the galley pot instead. So I think you now understand how to handle the blade. Now we'll come to how you handle the needle and the syringe. So one thing, how to connect it. Most of the time you don't uncut this. You put them together while it's still intact. Most of the time you hand it over when it's protected. So you hand it over to the surgeon this way, and sometimes when it's not protected, some surgeons like it when you give them when they are ready. So sometimes you remove the needle, you hand it over this way, facing down, so that you don't prick yourself and also you don't prick anyone on the field. You have to inform the surgeon that the needle is not protected, and when they give it back to you, you don't hold it when you are putting back the cap. What you do, you put the cap back when it's down, then you just engage it well. So when you are done, you can remove your sharp and also put it safely on the sharp container. With the needle and the syringe, I think we are done with that. So we come to the suture and the needle driver. So first of all, you have to remove the package. You have to remove the package. Here is our sharp. So you see this, our needles are curved. So depending on what the surgeon wants, sometimes the surgeon wants forehand. So forehand is the needle facing forward. So you clamp it at the middle. Sometimes the surgeon wants you to clamp it at the end and at the tip. So depending on what the surgeon wants, you clamp it there. Some surgeon wants it backhand, so you clamp it. Backhand is facing backwards. So the reason why I'm teaching you this is because I want you to load it well, so that the surgeon doesn't have to load it for the second time. Again, when the surgeon is not ready, how to protect the needle: you bring the sharp to this end of the needle holder and you clamp it there. This way the needle is protected. The sharp end is protected, as you can see on your camera. So here you are safe. And when handing over the suture, how you load the needle driver: you'll make the needle driver facing away from the hand of the surgeon. So you land over this way. So you land over this one facing away from the hand of the surgeon. Then when you are done, you can cut the needle off and also dispose it to the needle container. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Hesbon, for taking us through handling sharps on the surgical field, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
Thank you.